whatever. You know, life is just life. You know, you live once and you just live it how you gotta live it. Live life. That's just how life goes. Said Lil Baby.
Ghost with another. Hey, 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 girl can't take it. Yeah, she take it. Never run it, take it. Right is right, fit this. More than a mistress. She baby miss it. She did one and a kid. I don't know her whole name. I just met her one day and I gave her a nickname. And I changed the whole scenery. For the one time she can't stop calling me.
Hey everybody, it's me Ricky V and I am back with another video. Today's video is a story time. Sorry if I'm a little, I don't know how to express my feelings very well. This story time will be about my first party. It's kind of sad and it's kind of, I don't know, funny. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe if you're new to my channel so that you can be awesome with me and we can be awesome together. This story time takes place about almost 4 years ago. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on YouTube. I refuse. Anyways, so this story time will be about my first party that I've ever went to. My brother had just passed away, so we went to South Carolina to go to the funeral. So I've never been to a funeral before, so I was really nervous. I never got to meet my brother. My first time ever seeing him would be him in a casket, and that really bothered me. So that's the reason we were there. I needed to give you guys a backstory so that you could understand why I'm in South Carolina at this party. So the purpose of us being in South Carolina was for my brother's funeral. I met my sister when I was little, and I never really remembered it, so we went to her house when we first got there, and we went out to dinner with her and her brother Deshaun, who is also my brother. I love him like one, even though we're not blood related. I love him just as much as I love all my other siblings, and we just got to know the both of them. I love them so much. My sister and I are twins. Like, we look just alike, except she's shorter, and it's funny because she's so much, well, she's not that much older than me, but she's older than me, and she's like 5'2". Her body is like body goals. Like, sis works out. This sis does not. We ended up going to, it was a party for my brother. Everybody that was there for my brother.
Quick intermission. This is editing me, you know what I'm talking about? So basically what I was trying to explain, because obviously I'm illiterate and I don't know how to use my words. It was like they were celebrating the life of my brother through this party. So that's how they threw it for my brother. They were basically trying to celebrate his life type shit. Okay, peace out.
If that makes sense. I was like 12. It was packed. Like, it was in a small little venue. It was a lot of people in there, and it was hype music, and people were dancing, and it was just like so much fun. I've never been in a scene like this. So I'm with my older sister and Deshaun. You know, these are their people. They know most of these people here. My brother, he goes and mingles with some people. Deshaun goes and mingles, and then I'm like attached to my sister's hip. She knew some people, and so we hanging out with like the people that she knew, and like they were really cool, and we all just like having a great time. I remember I was so like astonished because my sister was over here like whining her hips on like this boy. She's seeing one of them and I'm just like, because I'm such an awkward person, and I'm very socially awkward as well, so that makes it even worse. So I kind of started getting comfortable in a party. Like, I'm getting a little bit more loose, because she's like looking at me like, girl, you need to loosen up. So I'm like, you know what, you're right. Yeah, I start kind of loosening up, and I'm just kind of like swaying my hips. I've been tall majority of my life. So at this time, I'm about 5'5". Now I'm 5'7". I stopped growing, hallelujah. But I'm 5'7". But at this time, I was 5'5". So I was still very tall for my age. And then this is when I had just started getting a little chunky. And I was gaining a little bit of weight. Because I used to be like really, really skinny. Like when I was little, I was like twiggy. Like I was twigs. But as soon as 6th grade hit, it was like food just was everything to me. Yeah, so at this time I was getting a little bit more chunky, which means I had a little bit more weight, which means his booty was fat for a 12-year-old. Not okay. And the skirt I was wearing was hiking up in the back. A lot of people there thought I was older than I was. Like, just kind of swaying in my spot. I might have been doing something with my hips, like not intentionally, but just kind of like feeling the music and like vibing to it, like how my sister was. Some grown-ass little boy that came up behind me and he was touching my waist and he was like trying to see what I was working with. Little boy, I ain't working with nothing. Especially for you. I know everybody in here is at least 18. I know I'm the youngest. Like, this nigga's trying to touch me. Like, he's had his hands on my waist. And I was just like, no. Like, this nigga came up behind me. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, back the fuck up, little nigga. Got too much dip on your shit. He ended up walking away. He like, yo, my fault. I'm like, yeah, your fault, nigga, the fuck. So then I get back
He needs some milk.
we're about to get in a fight. Like, we're in, it's like, okay, basically a big square. And towards the front was like a stage. And it was like a few people on the stage that like were close to my brother, including Deshaun. And then it was like a little crowd area right here. And it was like just a crowd of people like dancing and stuff. And then it kind of faded off towards the back by the door right here. And it was just kind of faded. It was like space. And it was people about to fight back there. So me and my sister were close enough like to where we could like kind of see shit go off. They were like, y'all not about to try to fight at my brother's, you know what, like his party. This is for Hezekiah. Like, y'all need to quit, blah, 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 blah. But then all of a sudden, pow, 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 pow. It sounded like, you know them things that you throw on the ground and they pop? That's what it sounded like them little firecracker things. You just hear like pop, 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 pop. Like, bitch, what the fuck? So when I tell you, everybody was running towards the doors. It was a back door. So this big old crowd is now seeping out this single door and people are pushing each other. I'm with my sister, like she made sure I was with her, but now we're looking for Deshaun. So she's screaming his name. She's like, Deshaun, Deshaun. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm crying at this point because I'm a crybaby and I'm 12. I'm like, oh my God. She's like, Deshaun, like Deshaun. Like, she's going crazy. We weren't with him the whole time. He was doing his own thing. So like, we're worried, like, where is he at? Where is he at? And so we're trying not to stand in the open space for too long because we knew my mom was already outside because they had waited for us until the party was over. So we're trying to get to the car, but she's worried and she's like, no, wait, we gotta find Deshaun. We don't see him nowhere. We don't hear him saying nothing back. We start going towards the car and he finally like meets up with us and we run to the car because the shots are still going off. She was screaming. She was like, I can't lose another brother. I can't lose another brother. And that made me sad because I'm like, me neither. Like, oh my gosh, like, I love y'all. Y'all are my family. Like, if I lost y'all because these niggas want to be motherfucking pew, 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 I'll be angry. Like, I've never experienced nothing like this. I was freaking out. I'm like, girl, they shooting in here. But then when I got in the car and I was safe, I thought it was funny. I'm like, bro, they was shooting. Like, they was really shooting. Like, girl, they was shooting for real. And my mom was like, look, this isn't funny. So yeah, we ended up driving them back home. Yeah, that was the story time of my first party. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I love you guys. And comment down below what you guys want to see next. I'm out. Peace, love, and happiness, bitches.
With these biddies, I'm a different girl. Gotta get the bag. Poppin' all these tags. Drip too hard. Something like a splash. When you're getting money, you ain't gotta check the price. Staying focused, got my mind on the bigger prize.